In today's video, we're going to take William Tell's collapsible survival bow and see if I can whack a deer with it. Now, we already know in the right hands this bow is absolutely devastating on the fish population, but we're not just real sure what it's going to do to a deer. Now, I suspect that it'll get the job done without question, but it's all theory until we actually get one on the ground. So if you're watching this, we've already drawn some blood. Just kick back and you can see for yourself how it played out. What is going on, everybody? I just got back from West Virginia and it was a screaming trip too. I shot that deer, we got it cleaned, went to church, and I drove straight through from West Virginia back to Oklahoma just in time to take my kids to school yesterday morning. It was a rough trip, I ain't gonna lie to you, but we got it done. We put down a deer in West Virginia, and now season opens up here in Oklahoma tomorrow, so I got to run out here to the stand and touch up a few last minute things. I need to get a camera arm hung and just stuff like that so that I don't have to do it in the dark in the morning. I have a tendency to scare a whole lot of deer off trying to get everything ready in the mornings before I hunt. So we're gonna do that today. And I figured I would get over here and show y'all what this spot looked like while I was doing that, so we can just jump right into it when the sun comes up tomorrow. Sit this down here, made it to where I'm going. Got the tree stand right up yonder. Oh, can y'all see it? And then right over here I have a feeder set up, and looking at it, it looks like they have been wearing it out. Look at all those deer tracks down there. I mean, it is just covered up in deer tracks. Now about the spot, we have over on the other side of that tree line, there is a huge, like 20-acre persimmon thicket that the deer bed in. And they use this creek as just like a highway to go from that persimmon thicket to other properties, and they funnel out of these woods in different spots. And I put this feeder on this tree. I used to hunt this tree without a feeder. This is a good spot, but since we're using little crossbows and we're filming, I like to have a feeder sitting there that just gets them where I want them, gets them standing still. But this spot, you can see, it kind of funnels and nicks down naturally right in front of that tree stand. There are some pretty decent bucks. I hadn't had a camera out in probably 3 weeks, but before I took the camera down, I was getting pictures of a decent little 8-point, probably a 2-year-old, and I was getting a picture of a Mongoloid buck that I'm not even going to show y'all because I don't want the neighbors to get all worked up. I'm not going to show y'all until I get an arrow in him anyways. But he was a toad. So let me get the camera arm up in the tree. I might show y'all what it looks like from up there, and then we're gonna get out of here before we scare every deer off within 10 miles. Good grief, this happens every time I leave a tree stand up. Y'all look at this. Good night, they're all over me. The fire ants done built a nest in it. I don't got nothing to spray them out either, so I'm gonna have to fight them off tomorrow. Good night. I don't know. I ain't got no choice but to deal with them now. I'll just have to fight them. So here's what it looks like from up top. Got the feeder right there. And then we got the road that comes in front of us. That right there was the bottleneck that I used to hunt. Boy, them deer just, man, they'll come out of the woods just sporadically. They ain't no rhyme, no reason to it. I feel like I got ants on me everywhere now. From where this creek is. This wood line behind me is only about 75 yards wide, creek right in the middle of it. So they just pop out of that wood line here and there, coming from that persimmon thicket to feed. You think they would just feed in the persimmon thicket, but they bed in the persimmon thicket. They probably grab them a couple persimmons on the way out, and they mosey out here to feed here and there. And this is a little bottleneck. Boy, I used to wear them out in this thing. I don't know that I've ever made a video back here though. Anyways, let me get everything set up and we'll jump back out here tomorrow. Now I fooled around the next morning and got to the stand late after the sun came up. These deer must have watched me climbing that tree stand, because I no more got set down and looked up. Here they came. And then for the next 25 minutes, a cat and mouse game went on between me and this doe. Every time I would try to raise my bow, she would run off and then come back. But she fooled around one too many times, and this happened. Good night. Me and that old doe played cat and mouse for 25 minutes. I think there's another deer coming. I gotta get another arrow out of my bag. I should have had this all done already. I had to look at that shot. She just wasn't giving it to me. It punched the arrow all the way through her, though. I seen it sticking out the other side as she ran off. Maybe she didn't go too far. Let's quieten down. It is still stupid early in the morning. See if one of those bucks show up. Well, it's getting on about 9 o'clock, and that little yearling came back, or that little fawn, without her mama. Y'all know what that means. More than likely, she's laying over there in the woods somewhere. So, my youngest son is out of school today. I'm warming up quick. I'm gonna run fetch him because he really likes to track deer. And then we'll go down and see if we can get on the blood trail. She ran off this way, Cat. Look right here. Look on this leaf right here, buddy.
Oh, yeah, she did.
She's bleeding. See if you can find some more blood. Ooh, right here. Look, stepped on it right there.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I believe it's that way.
All right, well, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I believe it went that way.
for sure. Some blood there.
There. So it had to go this way.
There. Which way?
That way.
All right, lead on there, hound dog. We're not finding just a whole lot of blood, honestly. Had I not got that shot on camera, I would be kind of concerned about it. But since I got the shot on camera, I am convinced that I punched her heart. And what happens when you punch their heart is it just stops pumping. So there's nothing to pump the blood out and just throw blood everywhere to leave you a good trail. But usually, when you punch the heart, they just run until they die. Not always in a straight line now. As the lights start going out and things start getting dark, every time they trip or stumble over something, it could set them in a different direction. But what I'm getting at is usually they're within a 100-yard circle of where you last seen them. What, Cap? Look right there. There's a tremendous amount of blood right there.
Where?
I see it up on that leaf. Right there in front of you. Look at that grass. Right there. Right, look, right there. Right there. See it all? She must have stopped or fell over or something.
I see some blood right there.
Sure enough.
She's going this way for sure. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know.
Deer.
Deer. Got it. So, it is not just theory anymore. William Tell Striker will, in fact, put a deer down, right?
Yeah, because this thing
All right.
headshot it.
We are working against the heat now. It's got hot. It's early season, so we got to get this thing cleaned, get it on ice, get that meat cooled down. So I appreciate y'all watching.
We will catch you next time.
Next time.